Topic 1.5. Let's talk about decimal precision and rounding. Example 1. 1 shows us how to see which two decimal places an irrational number falls between with various degrees of precision, and we will do the same for the square root of 3. Since square root of 3 is approximately equal to 1.732050808, we can do the same thing with the square root of 3. Round to a whole number, the square root of 3 should be between 1 and the next is 2. Round to 1 decimal places, the square root of 3 is between 1.7 and the next is 1.8. Round to 2 decimal places, the square root of 3 is between 1.73 and 1.74. Round to 3 decimal places, the square root of 3 is between 1.732 and 1.733. Round to 4 decimal places, the square root of 3 is between 1.7320 and 1.7321. Exercise 1 is to find the perimeter of a rectangle. The perimeter of a figure is equal to the length of a circle around the figure, and the perimeter of a rectangle is equal to twice its length plus its width. Therefore, the perimeter of the rectangle is 2 times square root of 5 plus square root of 3. Since the result requires 2 decimal places, we keep it to 3 decimal places. Square root of 5 is approximately 2.236, and the square root of 3 is approximately 1.732. So the perimeter is equal to 7.936. So the result is 7.94 with 2 decimal places. Exercise 2 is also to find the perimeter of the rectangle. The perimeter of the rectangle is C is equal to 2 times the length plus width. So it's equal to 2 times 3 times square root of 3 plus 1. Since the square root of 3 is approximately 1.732, so it's equal 12.392. The result, retain 2 decimal places for 12.39. Exercise 3 is to find the perimeter of the triangle. the perimeter of the triangle is equal to the sum of the three sides. So capital C is equal to square root 5 plus square root 5 plus square root of 6. The square root of 6 is approximately equal to 2.449. So capital C is equal to 2 square root of 5 plus square root of 6 is approximately equal to 2 times 2.236 plus 2.449. It equal to 9.6.921. And the result retains two decimals for 6.92. Exercise 4 is to find the perimeter of a right triangle. We need to calculate the hypotenuse first. According to the Pythagorean theorem, the square root of the square of the hypotenuse C is equal to the sum of the squares of the two right angled sides. So C square is equal to 1 square plus 2 square is equal to 5. C is a positive number. So we obtain C is equal to the square root of 5. So the perimeter of the right triangle is equal to 1 plus 2 plus the square root of 5 is equal to 3 plus the square root of 5. Square root of 5 is approximately equal to 2.236. So it's equal to 5.236. The result is accurate to 2 decimals for 5.24. Exercise 5 is an irregular figure with perimeter being the length of one side. The dashed line is not a perimeter. G is equal to the square root of 10 plus 5 plus the square root of 10 plus the square root of 17 plus the square root of 2. So square root of 10 is accurate to 3 decimals is 3.162. Square root of 2 accurate to 3 decimals is equal to 1.414. Square root of 17 accurate to 3 decimals is equal to 4.123. So C is approximately equal to 3.162 plus 5 plus 3.162 plus 4.123 plus 1.414. The result is equal to 16.861, and the result is 16.86 to 2 decimal places. In the next question, since 8.5 square equal to 72.25, so it's less than 76. 76 is less than 91, so we choose C. So next, let's review some algebra calculation rules. They are useful in our calculation. First is additional satisfies the law of exchange. So -1 plus the square root of 2 is equal to square root of 2 minus 1. Multiplication satisfies the law of exchange. So square root of 3 times 2 is equal to 2 times the square root of 3. Addition satisfies the law of union. So 1 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 3 is equal to 1. Multiplication satisfies the law of union. So 2 times the square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is equal to 2 times square root of 3 times the square root of 3 is equal to 2 times 3 is equal to 6. A number plus 0 does not change, so -1 plus 0 is equal to -1. Multiplying a number by 1 doesn't change anything, so 10,000 times 1 is equal 10,000. A number plus its opposite results in 0, so the square root of 97 plus square root of 97 is equal to 0. A non-zero number multiplied by its reciprocal results in 1. So the square root of 3 times 1 over the square root of 3 is equal to 1. The law of distribution of multiplication over addition. Multiplying a number by the sum of several numbers is the same as multiplying that number by each of those numbers. So square root of 6 times bracket of square root of 15 plus square root of 10 is equal to square root of 6 times square root of 15 plus square root of 6 times square root of 10. So it's equal to square root 90 plus square root of 60 is equal to 3 plus 3 times square root of 10 plus 2 times square root of 15.